Hey there, Sagittarius. This is a reading for April 2022. We're going to be taking a look at messages from your subconscious, messages regarding expansion and growth, and messages regarding new beginnings. In April, there are a few interesting things happening, especially for you, Sagittarius. There is a Jupiter-Neptune conjunction, and basically that provides opportunities for big dreams. For Neptune, it is about intuition, dreams, mysticism, and for Jupiter, which is your ruling planet, it's about abundance, growth, luck, expansion, higher learning, and there are two new moons this April, one on the 1st and one on the 30th. So there's two opportunities to set intentions for new beginnings. So let's take a look at what we have here for you. In terms of messages from your subconscious, you have be insightful and established. Ground and rebalance your energy. Bring your awareness into the now rather than allowing it to occupy the past or the future. So they say that if you are depressed, you're worrying about the past, if you're anxious, you're worrying about the future, which is why you should be in present time. So you have here the Knight of Pentacles, the Empress, and Queen of Cups. So with Queen of Cups, very much intuition, dreamy like, and with the Empress, it's a sense of creativity, abundance for sure. Knight of Pentacles is about looking at the future. So here it indicates kind of looking at, the present time, but for the intention of having positive effects in the future. In terms of expansion and growth, you have Bear Spirit, healing. So it indicates that you need to do some healing in order to expand and grow. Here we have the Judgment card, 9 of Cups and 3 of Cups. Seems that perhaps there are some issues that deal with social relations, possibly friends, possibly family, and your sense of feeling confident. Judgment card kind of asks you to take a moment for honest reflection. So we'll get into clarifications after we just do an overview of these. In terms of new beginnings, you have this beautiful Poised card that indicates having done the preparation, practice, know the routine, or know what it is that you need to do for success in any endeavor. You have the Emperor, 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Cups. So it really indicates a sense of authority, control, asserting your power, but also working with others. The 7 of Cups can kind of be maybe you have a lot of options, or maybe it's kind of calling for you to follow your heart. So let's check out what's going on here with the message from your subconscious. To be insightful and established. So ground and rebalance your energy. Kind of indicates that you've really been using your energy either inefficiently or that you have not been not feeling in your best space. So let's take a look at the Queen of Cups, since that is the most dreamy of the cards here. Seven of Cups. So it's kind of indicating with the Seven of Cups over here, a connection with your dreams and your emotions. They are attached, but it's almost as if you are not in the present. It's that you've got these emotions of possibly what you want, but you need to be grounded to actually take the steps to move forward. The Knight of Pentacles is that type of person. The Knight of Pentacles is about responsibility, reliability, and does the hard work and heavy lifting. The Empress is about creating the ideas. So let's see what's going on there. Or being a source of those ideas. You have Two of Wands. So there are options for you, but it seems like you need to get out of your comfort zone. If you are someone that is kind of thinks in like pie in the sky type of things, it's kind of asking you to actually come back down, be aware of what your resources are, what it is you can create. But actually for now, it's just focus on what's ahead of you that day. And the Knight of Pentacles recognizes each step of the journey and focuses on that task. So definitely it's fine to think about steps ahead and how you're going to get there, but actually being in the present, putting in your effort with the task at hand. So instead of just kind of whatever is scattered all over the place. So let's take a look at the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Queen of Wands. So it almost indicates that your ability to be present, to do the work, is kind of interrupted by a sense of you should have already been able to accomplish that. And maybe that's something for someone else to have to do. You almost want to get the success feeling and the rewards without actually putting in that work. So I would say kind of recognize what is going on in your emotional world, and bring it to like reality. What I mean by that is if you are excited about something and you want to kind of enjoy the success of it, you're going to have to put together like a plan, maybe even write it out of what it is you want to do. It almost is that you can get so caught up in the emotion of it that it no longer becomes possibility, but like I said, pie in the sky, just a lofty idea. So let's take a look at, in order for the the growth and expansion to occur with this healing. So let's look at the Judgment card here. You have the Queen of Swords, which is about honest communication, pretty much using reason, logic, having a plan. And so really it's kind of having you look honestly at your past and figure out whether or not you have used like certain opportunities to escape responsibility. And if you have, just really kind of figuring out why that was the case. Maybe it was, situational, and kind of acknowledging it and letting it go. So you're not really carrying it with you as baggage going forward. So let's take a look at the Nine of Cups here. You have the Magician. So, it indicates that you have the ability, like you have the self-confidence, you have skills. It might just be in terms of how you communicate your ideas to yourself and manifesting them into reality. Let's see what's going on with the Three of Cups here. You have the Justice card. About cause and effect. Almost like a moral karma. So if it's almost a sense of maybe you had used people to get the things that you wanted, maybe over here in like not wanting to do the heavy lifting. Perhaps you got other people to do the work for you. And I think it's this like honest communication that you need to have with yourself, recognizing the give and take, like what you put into something is what you get out of something. So in terms of healing, it might not just be yourself, it might just be your interactions with others and how you benefit off of the people that care about you. So let's look at the Poise and the Seven of Cups over there, because it kind of still seems like these like ideas that are really they're not grounded. It's almost fantasy, illusion. Let's see how they fit in with New Beginnings and Poised. You have Ace of Wands. So it's almost as if you have the opportunity to breathe life into these dreamy options. However, it would seem that putting in the work, getting outside of your comfort zone, recognizing how you're going to need to work with other people to highlight your talents and skills will have to come into play. You do have the Three of Pentacles here. So it's you're going to be using maybe not the right word, utilizing other people to enhance your abilities. So let's look at that. You have the 10 of Wands. So yeah, it seems like at times there's going to be you're going to be putting in a lot of effort. So I'm not too concerned that you will always have these pie in the sky ideas. You will figure out how to balance things out and make things work. But there might be times where you're a bit overwhelmed and you're going to need assistance from other people. And you're going to have to follow through on certain agreements that you make. Let's see here. Let's see what's going on with the Emperor here. You have the Star. So with the Emperor, it's almost as if you have been I feel like the Emperor has been, the energy and Emperor has always been there, as if you've always been the leader. You've been someone that others looked up to. You haven't had to do the heavy lifting because people were willing to do that for you. And it's almost as if here this Star is healing that kind of maybe the ego or the aggressiveness or the rigidity. And then also with the Star, there's that sense of balance again. There's a sense of healing and balance and clarity. So it seems with this month of April, there's a lot of lessons that you're going to be learning, healing, and preparing for manifesting one or some of those ideas you have into reality. To get a more full view of the month, be sure to take a look at your readings for your sun, moon, and rising signs. I'm hoping this provides a helpful perspective of your month, and we'll see you next time. Take care.